Hey guys, my name's Dan, and this reaction is Squid Game Season 2 pitch meeting, and this one really caught me off guard, as with most of the show pitch meetings do. I did not see it coming, and of course I didn't watch it until I saw this, so it was just like, okay, how can I cram all these episodes into one sitting? And I somehow, someway managed to do it. It is now 3:43 in the morning, so I've been just watching them all night, basically, and here we are. I'm very curious to see how this is going to be pitched, because I really enjoyed Season 1, and we're going to see how he's going to go about it with Season 2 here. This is going to be a lot of fun, and it's always interesting to see how he crams in all of this time, all that happened within the season, into 5 minutes, 26 seconds, and like, part of it is just an outro, so it's going to be only like maybe 5 minutes. I'm kind of curious to see what he's going to be talking about. But before we do, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, the pitch meeting link and Ryan's personal channel. They're both great ways to support him, and a great and easy way to support me is to go right below this video and click all those buttons down there, because also lets you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
You got a new season of Squid Game for me? Yes, sir, I do. Oh boy, I can't wait to see what's going on with
What's his name?
You know what? Now that there are multiple years between seasons of popular shows, I can't keep track of everything. Yeah, well, I mean, I think
fair.
That's just a consequence of the dumb new model. Hey, don't bring my third wife into this.
Whoa!
We're very happy, and she has nothing to do with our release
Wait a minute, you're married to a model? What?
schedules. What? So tell me about this thing. Refresh my Squid Game information. Right, so at the end of the last season, Jehtt had dyed his hair red and was about to board a plane to go see his daughter, but then he changed his mind. Horrible decision. Yeah, well,
Yes!
he wants to stop the games. No, I meant the red hair. Right, yeah, people did not like that. We'll change it immediately. Good call.
They
Yeah. So
did.
now a couple years have passed, and he's spending all his money trying to track down that recruiter guy who got him into the games in the first place. Okay. And when he finally comes face to face with the recruiter, they're going to play Russian roulette. And why would Jehtt agree to that? Because he wants this guy to admit he's a dog for the front man, and this guy thinks Jehtt is trash. So why is he risking his life playing against trash? Because. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
just
I
because.
expect to end the games if he loses at Russian roulette right now. Well, he's not gonna lose. See, I'm the one controlling the outcome.
Yeah, all that plot armor.
What? How are you doing that? So anyway, he does win, and then that detective shows up. Remember from the last season, he was the brother of the guy running the games, and he got shot? Oh yeah,
We
the
thought he
front man
died.
shot him off a cliff in the
But he
least
didn't.
fatal way imaginable. Exactly. So what's he gonna do in this season? Well, other than briefly helping out right now, he's gonna spend the rest of the season on a boat, trying and failing to find the Squid Game island. So he's investigating like last season, but like a worse version of that. You know?
Well, not really. I mean, at least they have somewhat of an idea where he is, because they put that thing in, they ripped out the tooth, put in a new one with a little tracker in it.
Actually on the island this time, just kind of looking for it. So he's
Yeah,
just
there
on
you
a
go.
boat, not accomplishing anything. That's right. Kind of feels like we're just going to be cutting away to a travel show. Yeah, doesn't that sound kind of nice, though? You know what? It kind of does. Little breaks from the violence. Let's watch this guy in a
Yeah.
boat. So anyway, they equip Jehtt with a tracker on his tooth, and he's going to be brought to the island. So they plan on finding the location that way. Yeah, but right before red light, green light starts, he realizes his tracker is gone. So now he's like, uh-oh, I'm in the game
no!
for real, and no one's coming to get me. Whoops. Whoopsie. So he tries to save as many people as he can, but a bunch get killed. Fatal, unless you're like a main character. So then throughout the season, we're gonna get to know all these other players playing the game this year. Who's in there? Well, Jehtt has a friend in there, like last season. Another friend in there. Well, what are the odds of that? I don't know. 2? What? And there's a
Two?
cowardly
Well, no. I mean, they sort of came into this thing together.
dude and a trans lady.
I
and a
think, right? No. I'm thinking about, because he was with 2 other people who were also, like, I guess, kind of working for him, and
Save as many people as he can, but a bunch get killed. Fatal, unless you're like a main character. So then
Sure.
throughout the season, we're gonna get to know all these other players playing the game this year.
Just like the
Who's
first
in there?
season.
Well, Jehtt has a friend in there, like last season. Another friend in there. Well, what are the odds of that? I don't know. 2? What?
I mean, there's so many people in there, so the odds are pretty high, I feel like.
And there's a cowardly dude and a trans lady and a pregnant lady. What's her deal? She's pregnant.
Yes!
Whoa! And actually, her baby daddy is in there, and he's a crypto bro who lost a ton of money for himself and a bunch of other people. That does sound like a crypto bro.
Yeah, sure does. Not speaking to any sort of, like, real-life scams or anything.
Really pissed off Thanos with that one. I'm sorry, what? Thanos, he lost a lot of money listening to this guy? I don't think we're allowed to use that character. Oh, sorry, this is a character who calls himself Thanos. He's also a crypto bro and a rapper and a drug addict. Okay, Marvel Thanos sounds like less of a douche. Yeah, no, this guy does suck. And then we're also in a storyline where we follow one of the PlayStation controller buttons, and she's trying to stop this organ harvesting plot. And where does that story go? Somewhere, presumably. That's none of our business right now. Oh, what are you talking about? We're also going to reveal that the front man himself has put himself into the games. He gave himself number 001. Wasn't that the very same number that the other secretly evil guy had in the first season?
Yeah.
It was. And that doesn't raise any alarms for Gi-hun. It
Nope.
does not, because he is pretty dumb, so they become friends. Well, okay then. Oh, and this year there's an added element where if the...
And I'll be honest, since it has been so long in between the 2 seasons, I didn't remember that either.
majority of players vote to leave, they can after each game. Sudden democracy is tight. Yeah, but everybody keeps voting to continue playing or the show would get boring really quick. That makes sense. So then they're gonna play another game where it's actually several mini games, like Mario Party.
Yes!
Like Mario Party, except there's some follow-through on the murderous feelings that arise. Wow. And then there's gonna be another game called Mingle. Ugh, I'd rather die. I didn't even explain the rules yet. Oh, I thought it was like a networking event or something.
Oh.
No, it's this thing where they call out a number and then you quickly gotta gather that number of people and close yourselves off into a room. And kiss. Yeah. No, wait, no, whatever.
What?
Anyway, so a bunch of people die in that game, and the next vote ends up being a tie. What does that mean? Well, it means they gotta re-vote the next day, but our guy knows this is the point where people start killing each other. So what does he do? Well, he makes a plan with a bunch of his buddies to let a bunch of people die and then play dead and steal guns from the guards. He's gonna knowingly let people die? Yeah, and the front man is like, yes, let the hate flow through you. Keon's totally gonna become the next front man, isn't he? No theorizing.
Ah!
So then they do that and kill a bunch of guards despite being outnumbered and outmatched and outskilled and whatnot. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. Yeah, big old shootout. So Gi-hun wants to get to the top of that staircase area and kill the people in charge. That doesn't seem like a very fleshed out plan. Yeah, no, it's not, because again, he's kind of a dumb guy. And why would any of the people who voted to continue playing even let them attempt that? Hey, shut up. So the shootout lasts for so long that they run out of ammo, and then the front man reveals himself and kills the main guy's friend. Oh my goodness, pretty crazy. Gonna be tough to make next season just as exciting as this one. Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, we'll just cut it right off there. What? Yeah, we're done. Just stop it now. Well, that feels more like a mid-season break than a season finale. Yeah, I accidentally wrote one super long season instead of two, so let's just kind of end it abruptly. Should we maybe market this as half a season then? No.
No.
Okay, cut it.
All right, yeah, that's why it had 7 episodes. Yeah, okay. Well, I kind of like the way he explained it rather than what probably the real answer is. So this was very interesting because whenever you have a really successful show, it starts off, really well, and which this show I felt like did. You go into the second season, and it's really hard to not like remake things, right? So what they did a pretty good job of building up to him going back, because obviously that was kind of his plan from the beginning, is somehow getting to the top and putting an end to the games, but putting an end to the games means he has to be a part of the games. And how are the games going to be different this time around now that he has all this knowledge? He has all these ideas on how to take all these guys down. And unfortunately, people were sacrificed in the process. And we don't really quite know where the story's going to lead after that. But that's kind of a dangerous game to play, no pun intended, is, trying to leave the audience wanting more and kind of leaving them with a lot of questions. But the problem with that is it can get to the point to where, but why? We need some sort of closure here. We need something to build for the next season. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is received, because I haven't really looked at any reviews, because I didn't want my opinion really swayed one way or another. I was entertained. I enjoyed what I watched, and I did watch the dub version, and I know the dub version at times can be very bad, but that's just kind of how I have to watch it. I can't watch it not dubbed, because I tried to read the words on the screen, and it's like, oh, wait, what did I just miss? And my brain just can't focus on both, so that's kind of just why I have to do it. So that's gonna do it for me here. Comment down below. Let me know, what did you think about Squid Game Season 2? Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all those links I have for you down in the description below. Then lastly, and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Kester, Kronich, Joshi, Chris Curtis, Am Perry, Fox Coffany, Misa 2, Lily the Snoopy Fan, Jenny the Swifty, Allison the Aesthetic Girl, Fleet Street Vicomte, Emily the Flower Lover, Songbird 177, Sophie the Sunset Girl, Summer the Dog Lover, Inca Linquist, Aubrey the Charlie Brown Lover, NB Cardall, and Thorderwin. And if you'd too like to have a shout out in each and every one of my videos, please head on over to patreon.com/Reactor for more. And I'll see you guys next time.